Hello everyone, it's Wolf here, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Now, I took a break from this game, a really long break. I was also waiting for a new controller, so I got two, and now I don't have any of that weird roaming, whatever that word is, that your controller, drift, and your controller drifts. So I'm back. I haven't done anything other than what we saw last time. Which is good, I guess. That means, you guys didn't miss anything. School started, I've been dealing with things, and, wow, this car's bad. And then my controller started failing, so I figured, let's just take a break. If I play the game all the time, I'll start getting sick of it. So I took a break, and I'm back. Alright, what was wrong with this car? Okay, filters. Okay. Knocking noises from engine bay. That's not good. I can already imagine what that's gonna be. Now repair all running gear faults. Suspension. Okay, it tells me suspension. Car is loud. Gearbox. Okay, so this has a lot. All filters. Oil, air, and fuel. Oil, air, and fuel. Well, before that, let's check the engine and see if I can see what's wrong with knocking. So let's do compression, and we'll just do compression for, can't be started. I wonder why. Engine cannot be started. Yeah, I see why. Okay. I don't have anything on a list right now, do I? Added to list. Got it. Let's do some testing. Man, I have to remember how to play this game. Okay, scan. Might not be good enough. I might actually have to go take it off the test track. Which I can't do now because the car doesn't run. So I guess I'll lift you up just to get you running. Okay, so yeah, we need a transmission. We need a starter. Oil filter. I love this aspect of the game that I can just do all this. It saves me lots of time. Oh yeah, the air filter needed to be changed. I remember that. Okay. So I'm not grinding. I'm just gonna get, I think, to like 25,000, which won't take too long if I do these big jobs. And then I want to me on one of my other videos. I bought that car for like $3 grand at a junkyard. All I did was pressure wash it and then weld the pieces because I bought a welder. So it looks nice. I stripped the panels and stuff, anything I could. Gotta say, it came out nice. I don't suppose I could fix any of the parts I just grabbed, huh? man, I failed that one miserably. I'm terrible at this. It can save you parts, but it can also cost you parts. Yeah, and yet now I need to click B, which is fine. Yeah, I do there. I wanted to test it. It was interesting. Okay, let's get this on the list and start with the bottom. Curiosity, or curious, I guess, is the proper word. How many knocking sounds? There was 7. Like, is this an inline 4? That could be, that'd be a lot though. Where's the oil thing? Here it is. It's funny, I did all this just these past couple weeks at school. So it's really funny I'm doing it also in the game. I do it in real life and in games. How fun. Okay, I got this part. Oh, you're the one that doesn't allow the... Oh yeah, you're the... Wait, what? Oh, I did a new list. There's a lot of stuff on this. There we go. That's what I needed. Did I add this to the list already? No. Okay. I could take the starter off. I don't know how the starter is even still on. Looks like it's about to ready to fall off. Oh, there is that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to drop you back down. This is like the one annoying thing about certain cars. You have to keep lifting them up and lowering them just to get out the parts you need. Oh, now that I think about it, I might as well take off all of this. What was... I remember something about the suspension. Is this something about the suspension? Oh, gear faults. I have not discovered it yet. Outer tie rod and sway bar front end link. Outer tie rod. Oh yeah, here it is. I must say, that's bad. This is why mechanics exist, is to fix all this. If you think about it, we're almost like doctors. We fix cars, bring them back to life, right? And then we're also in charge of the entire car, so if we mess up, that could cause someone to lose their life. So we do have an important job. I'm not saying we're better than anyone, I'm just saying we gotta really take responsibility. Because if we don't, well, it's people's lives in our hands. There's 2 of these? Oh, guess the other guy didn't know yet his other side was bad. Okay. Front drive shaft can come out. And this needs to be lifted. I can take you out though. And belt tension needs to come out. Belt's gotta come off. Is the belt bad? Yep. It is definitely bad. Okay, the crankshaft's good, which is good. It worried me for a moment. Okay, so you can drive this car if you wanted to. There. Should be able to hear me better. Um, so, a friend of mine, I guess he's not my friend anymore, sadly. I wish he'd come back. Um, he was playing 2018, and I completely forgot the whole fact that in 2018, you can actually, there's no settings to turn off your, like, turn down your volume when you're playing the game. So I was trying to tell him to go into settings, and then I remembered, after he said he couldn't find them, that they didn't have those settings. I thought that was funny to me. Okay, something's wrong with this. This is a shiny part, but something's rusted. I bet you it's a rubber bushing. No. It's fine. Oh man. You might want to start getting those checked. Oh, whatever, I'll put a new bolt in. And I could take you off. I already added you to the list. Okay. Have I found everything? No. Alright, I gotta take the oil pan off. Ah, of course. You're gonna do that to me, game? Nice. Okay, the idle roller. Oh yeah, hold on. I didn't even check to see. Everything's still connected, so I can still do this. Okay, everything's okay with that. Which I guess is good. Any electronics, you know, like fuses and stuff. Okay, nothing electrical. That's good. That makes me happy. Oh, fuel pressure test. No, I don't need to do that. I just took off like two of the like four things on this vehicle that help with the fuel. Okay, now that clears out the oil pan. So I don't know anything about what the rubber bushings, like how bad they are. So I'm gonna go take it to the test track after I get it running. So I'm just gonna see what I can, put in the new parts that I know, and oh no, this is what I was worried about. Really? Crankshaft is bad? Okay. How are... Yeah. Knocking sounds. It makes sense. Ah, man. Well, we'll replace what we have. And then I will, I should probably should, I used to do this without using electronics. I'll just take off the head and all that and do it old fashioned. Who knows, maybe you'll find more faults. Okay. Well, I found more. It's never good when you find more. I'll have to take out all the timing. Oh, is this the timing? No, these are the... Yeah, they are. It's okay, though. If I do this all now, I won't have to do it all later. Let's see. No, this one's good. They're free to move, but the timing cover needs to be off. There we go. Oh, they're all rusted. That's the first time I ever had all the bolts on something rusted. Okay, belt's good. Both gears are good. These both have to come out, sadly. Okay, all that nonsense is off. It's not so bad as some of the V8 engines. They got all their push rods and valves and all that. And their 16 spark plugs. Which I don't miss. They're like my favorite engines. They're like the worst to work on. Oh, this is only an inline 3. That would make sense. There's only 3. Film's coming out. Oh yeah, completely forgot. So there's usually a guy who watches me named Keedron, right? I want to wish him a happy birthday. I already said that to him earlier. I don't know if he's watching this, but he might. But I want to wish him it so people know. I don't know how old he is, and I won't tell it on the stream because it's none of people's business. No offense. But yeah, I wish him happy birthday. Because usually he always watches these, but since it's his birthday, I'm not going to judge if he never watches it today. Because I don't think I even stream on my birthday. I might not. It's not for like another 6 months, but I might. Okay. Now I gotta take out all the pistons. They should just slide down. I should be able to take out the crankshaft, but no, it's never that easy. Okay. Okay. None of them were bad. None of them. The starter shouldn't be making knocking sounds. Neither should the belt, but, you know, you do what you do. From the engine bay. Alright, I gotta take this thing out. I was gonna guess it would be the crankshaft. And then the pistons can knock on top of them because they're bouncing, and then the crankshaft is falling apart. That I knew. Okay. What's still holding it in? Alright. Gotta completely take out the entire transmission just to get this out. Okay. Well, let's go to my shopping list, I guess. Main shop. Let's see what we got here. Gearbox. Perfect. We'll delete that now. Front exhaust section. There we go. As for electronics, okay, I'm gonna go buy a starter. I just deleted it by accident from my list. Electronics. There we go. Only 80, nice. I'm only paying 72. Let's go back to the main shop. Air filter. There we go. Okay. We only need one of these. We need two of these though. We need the belt. So usually I would have to look for all this, like by myself. But this whole shopping thing that they added is so much nicer because I can just click it and all that. And it saves you like minutes of searching hours, or saves you minutes of just searching for things. And that. Alright, that should be everything. Okay, so this is the new one. There we go. And here's the old. Okay, we got our flywheel. We got our clutch plate, all the original. And then here's where you get the new parts. Transmission. Nope, that was the one I didn't want. There we go. We want the new one, the one that works. Can you imagine I buy all the brand new parts for the car and then I sell it to the guy. I'm like, oh, here's all your new parts, but they're all just original. Man, I'd be the worst worker if that was the case. New filter. Yeah, I could put all this back together. I have the new ones of these. You know, I love taking the vehicle apart and then putting it back together, but with all the new parts, because then you know what you took out, and then once you put all the new parts in, you can see the difference. Like, you can obviously see all the brand new shiny parts, like the transmission over with all these. They're not, some of them are not old parts, you know, they're fairly brand new, but it's just the whole aspect. You got some of this like rust and dirt, and then you just have like brand new stuff. It's a lot better than having a whole rusted piece. Okay, for the vehicle, and work on putting the pistons and stuff back in, because right now it's not even an engine, it's just a block. Fuel filter, air filter, I'm working on it. I can't do that till I have everything back in. Serpentine belt B. Oh yeah, I knew that, I added that. For a moment I was panicking, I'm like, wait, there was a belt that I need to replace? I forgot I added that to the list manually. There we go. Now it's almost back together. I already have the brand new exhaust over here put in. Okay, this was the bad one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, so it was this one that I needed to replace. So this is the old one goes here, but this is the one that needed to be replaced. Yeah. The game's finicky about that, so I have to. I'm glad I can select it and see it. This thing's almost already back together. So all the knocking sounds will be done once the engine's put back together. 'Cause there's still some parts I didn't put in. But I mean, you can't really put in a piston in an engine when the engine's still all bolted together. You gotta take it apart, so it makes sense. And usually you do slide the pistons out the top. That's kind of why I want there's an engine stand. You just gotta disconnect the transmission and all the exhaust, and then you mount the engine once you take it out with the little crane. You put it on a stand, and that way you can just rotate it, so you can work on the bottom, the top, the sides, all without having to lift it up and down 1,000 times. I use it all the time. It's not even a lot of work to disconnect it. It's not that hard. Just do the normal bolts and all that. So, I mean, I guess for this one it might be a bit harder because I have to take a lot more, but it's so much easier. Especially when you have like, if you're just doing a couple like fixes on an engine, it's not really useful. But when you're doing what I just did with all the pistons and camshafts and crankshaft, it's just easier. You just rotate it instead of getting out of this, going to the lift it up, lift it down. You know, it's so much easier. Look at this. The guy has practically a new engine. I mean, it wouldn't run still. There's no fluids. And there's still a lot of parts missing, but give it a couple minutes. I'll be done. Okay, what else am I missing from here? Oh, maybe the two front caps? There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's like, what am I missing? I knew I didn't count 4 on each side. Okay. You're done. You're done. Now I have to do the bottom. Because the pistons don't just sit in. I have to bolt them. You guys probably know this already watching me. Only 3 pistons, only 3 rod caps. And there we go. Now I can put the oil pan on. Then I can put oil actually in the engine. Okay. Now I gotta put the air filter back in. The belt, which is why I needed to put the cover on. And then there's 2 faults. I bet you I could find them. Because other than that, there's nothing else. There's only things I have to put back together. I bought the new exhaust pipe, right? No, I did not. That's not an issue. Exhaust pipe right here. There we go. Okay, that part's done. Now I'm gonna lower you, put all your belts and stuff back on. I'll clear out those, and then I gotta look for your running gear faults. Oh, found one. Sometimes you need to go to a track, and sometimes you don't. I might not. Okay, I took apart that suspension over there. How bad is this one? I don't know. I'm gonna check the back. Maybe there's a rubber bushing in the back. How bad is this one? It looks fairly okay. Yeah, it's not below the limit. Huh. Okay. I might have to still do that test. I don't really want to. I'll try one more thing before I do that. For now, let's just put all the rest of this back together. Because that's all I need. This together. And then there's a couple more things done. Okay, so I still put the filter in. Put oil in it. Rubber bushing. Okay. So I need oil and air filter. Right, it's right in front of me. Let's put the clips on. That holds it. Or else it'll just slip off. We already know that none of the fuses are bad. So I only started with less than 13,000 when I did this. Out of curiosity, how much is it worth right now? 3 grand? That's not a lot more than I paid. Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about draining the fluid anymore. And how did I do this time? Not bad. That's pretty good. Filters are changed. Okay. I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to take your bottom suspension arm off and see if there's any rubber bushings in it that are bad. I'm going to guess not, though. No. You're actually good. So I think I'm going to have to do that test. I don't want to, but I don't think I have a choice. Because I could try taking out all these, but there's really no point. Yeah, that one's 60, so that one's good. I just don't want to have to go drive for one part. So usually when I'm building a vehicle, right, you see me take out all the old parts, put all the new parts in, all that, right? And it's usually a lot of work. There's been some story missions where I had to do this same thing. You know, I basically took apart the entire car and rebuilt it. I'm just wondering, why didn't you guys just build another car at that point, or buy another one? Because you obviously had the money to do it. Running gear. Might be a shock. I'll test it. I'll go do it. It would be in suspension. Okay, let's put this one in and let's go take this. Alright, let's go. I don't have a dyno. Okay. Well, let's lower you. I don't have an inside track either. It starts, right? Good. And let's go to test track. Because I have no other choice. I can't find the one fault. It could be anything. Because their definition of running gear could be many things. Okay. I didn't hit it. This is a front wheel drive car, so I'm feeling my whole front end go left and right really quick. Okay, if that test didn't do it, then that's not good. Surprisingly, this task wasn't that hard. I got pretty much all of it done without having to do any major test. Which I'm happy about. I'm not a big fan of taking it to the test track. You can build your own inside your garage. We were able to do that in 2018. And it was nice. I didn't have to go to a single test track. I just put it there, tested it, my suspension. Pretty nice. I'm thinking it might be the back shocks or some rubber bushing deep within the wheel well. Could be the front shocks, I guess, too. It's a small rubber bushing. Really? 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 Is it where I think it is? I'm hoping not. Yeah, it is where I think it is, isn't it? Oh, no. No, actually it is. I was thinking it'd be in these, in the knuckles. Well, not the worst place they could have put it. It's not funny, though. Okay, and this one's a small rubber bush. Nope, I'm trying to... There we go. Small rubber bushing. Okay. Take this off. It's not even that hard to get to. It's just where it is. It's not simple. Yep, that would be it. I didn't want to dig in there. But, oh, I didn't need to take the tire off for this car? Oh, sometimes you have to take the tires off for this. Well, that's good. There we go. Put all this back together and then this car is done. Unless they gave me like 10 grand, then I'm going to need to do a couple more cars. which I don't mind. I didn't do a lot of big car projects. So I'm only gonna need 25. I don't need to buy the car anymore. I have the car. Okay, it's done. Oh, that wasn't a lot. Can I fix any of the parts I have and sell them? I guess not. Okay. Okay. I didn't make a whole lot for that. Let's see. What other jobs are needed? Oh, this is a DLC car. BMW. Sure. Transmission usually pays the best. Sure. Let's bring you in. Okay. Does it tell me any of your faults? Okay. That's good. That's good. Car's hard to control. I'll find the other two. Knocking from suspension. That's nice. General gearbox. And change coolant. Power steering fluid. Okay, so this is not that hard. It gave me most of the things, except for fuel. And even then, that's not the worst. It's not inside. It's inside the gearbox. Ah, darn. I was hoping it would be the whole gearbox. Okay, so this has to be changed. 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 It said he had some other problems? Really? Okay, I guess I'll just rip the stuff off and I'll find out real quick. And now I just gotta change your fluids, two of them, and then I didn't even check. Can I even get your starter from here? Probably not. No. You're still that type. So I like the V8 so you can take everything out pretty much from underneath. Okay, starter does need to come out. All the way take off the gearbox. So might as well take off the tires. Oh, there's the other tie rod. Might as well take you off. I do have to take these off. Okay, and then take out our drive axles. There's that one. Okay, take off. The outer tie rod's good on the right side, but the inner tie rod is not. See how mismatched they are, though? Like, you have the outer tie rod is bad on the other side, but the inner tie rod is perfect. You come to this side, the outer tie rod is good, but the inner tie rod is bad. I love that. But that's just how that works. It's not proper wear and tear, but I don't care. It's a fun game. Oh, yeah. Right. I'm gonna have to take this for that test. I mean, I might as well. I don't mind. It's not just one issue this time. There's actually more. And I can't really spot them that quick. Okay, so I got the transmission. Should be free to go now. Yep, it's free to go. I could take out the suspension arm. Okay, yep. I knew that one was bad. I saw that. Okay, take out this. Ah, it's only the pressure plate. I was hoping it was at least the flywheel. Okay, well that's about most of them. Most of the problems. Pressure plate. I needed an inner tie rod. I needed a lower suspension arm. I don't remember some of these parts I needed. Just remember that. I need this. I do need this. Oh, I needed this. There we go. And sway bar. Don't tell me it's B. Okay, I got the right one. Good. Glad. Okay, put all the new parts on. Couldn't start this thing if I wanted to. There's no starter. Or front wheels. Or transmission. This was not a hard job. Actually, this job was fairly easy. Okay, you need the brand new one. You need this. And then it gets mounted by these. The tires on. Man, I wanted a job that paid a lot. Like, I spent less than $400 doing all this. That's not good. This is the new one. This is the old one. Put this on. Tire goes back on. Still gotta do the fluids. Okay, what have we done? We've not discovered the other part. Car is hard to control. Okay, I'll take a look at the back then. Hard to control. It's hard to control. Well, then you're gonna need a part slowing down one of the tires. Maybe something like that. At least I found it though. Because all I have to do is the fluids and then that's it. What else do you want? That's really all I needed. Sway bar, rear end link. Sway bar, rear end link. Found it. That was really just it? Was that one part? I was expecting the wheel to be seized. I mean, that would make sense because everything's kind of relying on that. Okay, now it's just the fluids. And then this car is done. I just realized how much I don't like this car. Like, it's nothing personal. It just, I don't know, the bumper doesn't go well with it. At least the spiky area doesn't. Other than that, it's fine. Okay, coolant. You want coolant and windshield, right? Coolant and... Okay. I needed one of these pipes the other day when I was doing this. These draining, but I didn't. Coolant and power steering. You can kind of see the tint of red and green when I'm doing this, but it's really slight. Perfect. I don't know how many times I did coolant these past few weeks on vehicles. It's starting to make me really hate Fords. It's just the model of the car. I was working on a Focus, and it was pain. That's all a task. Ah, I'm missing a starter. Would you think? Who would have thought I was missing a starter? We don't need a starter in this car. It runs off wind. Okay, there we go. Okay, we need actual cars with transmissions. You know, we'll do both of these. Holy. Like, you need a new hood. We'll do both of these. If I'm not at 21,000, then I'll have to do more. But I might just go for 21,000 and see how it goes. Car lift A. I didn't want to go in my shop. Not yet. Because if I could start doing this small car and all that, because I didn't pay a lot for it, then I could just keep building cars instead of having to work on everyone's car. And then I can easily upgrade my shops, because I'll have way enough money. I only need about a car. Okay, you had brake, and how many transmission problems did you have? You have just the one I need. Perfect. That's actually, this is not bad, because these aren't cheap. Neither are these. But sadly, this one I don't have to. Perfect. That's 1 out of 4 brake problems. Transmission. I need 3 more brake problems. Yep, found one. Oh, found 2, I guess. Pads and caliper. Oh, sorry, disc, not caliper. Let's see. So that was 3. Okay, here's 4. I guess it's just the pads, and then 1 had a disc. I like when cars are simple, when they're not Ford Focuses. Okay, so I need 2 pads. I need... Oh, it's ventilated. Okay, right. It's not front wheel drive, so it's ventilated. And then I need... Where is... It's not in this section. Electronics. Where's the pump? And then we need the transmission, but I'm unsure of the model number. Okay. That's a transmission that I'll forget. Never mind. Okay, so let's lift this car up so I can actually get to the starter and the transmission. And then we'll work on that. Starter is here. Pick out the drive shaft. Pick up the gearbox now, and that would be it for this car. Because that's all I have to do is brakes and transmission. Still gotta put the new brakes in, but I'm just saying that's it for knowing all the repairs. This time I actually bought the whole transmission, so I'm kind of happy. That means it's be a better pay. It'll definitely be over 1,000 since I paid almost 700 for it. The store discounts in this game, but you don't let your customers that. I mean, I guess you could. Okay, that's one tire. Apparently I'm over here now. And then we're going to do this one. It's not a big job. It's not hard to remember. But if it gives a good payout, then it's probably one of the best jobs. I always like doing transmissions because they can get very expensive, especially when you're replacing the whole thing. Hold on, it said my thing wasn't recording? What? Okay. It said it wasn't recording, but it still is. I checked. Someone join, welcome. I mean, I keep seeing someone come on and off. I don't know who they are, but I welcome you. You're allowed to talk, by the way. I like when people talk, that's why I do streams. Okay, so that's it for the tires. Alright, I gotta do that. That's it for the brakes on the tires. So I gotta do the one last brake. Kinda like this car, not gonna lie. It's probably because it's old. Okay, ABS. Let's put it on. And the module. The only part of the brake that has a lot of screws. And you're done. Right? Wow, almost 3,000 payout. Just for transmission. Okay, we'll do this one. You had more complications though. Okay, so it tells me on my time. My oil, brakes I have to go look for, and transmission. So there's 5 brake problems. I want to see if there's anything wrong with... Yep. I was hoping, because those are like $900. I kind of feel bad for people though. Like they're expensive. I get that's what happens, but man. Okay, so I know where they are. I'll buy one. I need the pump. Yeah. Okay. You're bought. And everything else I'll add to my list. And all the rest are just timing. Because nothing else needs to be replaced, it said. Well, that clearly needed to be replaced. It Didn't say anything about that though. No, it did. And then the rest are cam gears and water pump. Water pump. I do remember that now. Water pump comes off. You do not. Oh, right. I forget. Everything has fluid now. I don't do the water pump much on these vehicles. Never has to. It's always like the power steering and all that. I didn't drain the oil, so let's not take that out right now. Can I take you out? No, I can. That's good. Once I take off this. I'm curious, who's watching me? I don't know if they can comment, but if someone wants to watch, I'm glad. I said to my teacher the other day that when I'm retiring, which in my case won't be long, when I start up from work again, because the whole fact that what I'm doing will start killing the spine really quick, which is the one downside of the job of being a heavy mechanic. It's a lot of pressure on the body, but someone's got to do it. And yeah, I want to teach after, because I do all, and I'm teaching the game. It's not even just the game; it's just the whole matter of this is real life concept. And let's be honest, who you are, if you're not willing to at least how to learn how to change your tire, then you shouldn't be driving a vehicle. It's really important to know. You know, what happens if you break down, right? No cell signal, you know, middle of nowhere, but you have a spare tire and you have the tool and you have the muscle to do it. It's a very important thing to know. And I'm not even just trying to sound mean, I'm being straight up honest with you. Caliper? Pads? Oh yeah, I just did the caliper. I couldn't remember if I did the list already. That's not all the brake proms though. No, I'm missing one. And then I gotta drain the oil. Which is not hard. I don't have to take anything off. Can I see anything wrong with this side? I guess we'll find out. Guess not. Oh, but I can't put that back on yet because I actually do need all these off. I forgot for a moment that I had a drive shaft I need to take out. And a transmission. And everything else. No, I guess the person left. I saw their name or the watch thing. Ah, see, these are the ones with the the starters in the back. Okay, gearbox is off. Can I take the filter off? Okay, so it allows me to take the filter off. I mean, it's basically upside down. Bad brakes. Wow, these are harder to tell though. I can't actually physically see anything. Then again, the tire is solid, so good luck seeing through those. Okay, I guess it's just a matter of guess. Because I already took all the other brakes off the other side. And the servo looks nice, so. Oh, I guess right. Pads. Of course it was the pads. Why wouldn't it be the pads? Okay, and that should be it. Okay, I'll drain the oil, and then I'll do everything else. I'll buy all the parts. Car lift B, because there's nothing in car lift A, because I finished. Okay, first things first. I got the pump. which is good. Okay, good. If they put the water pump in that side, I'd be confused. Okay, brake disc ventilated, I need 2. I need 2 brake pads. I need 1 oil filter. I don't know why there's 2, guess I selected it twice. We need this, belt tensioner, water pump. We need 2 cam gears. And we need 1 brake caliper. Nice. Now that's everything. I have all the parts. Bring everything back together. So you, I know, needed everything. You were the first brake I did, other than the pump, and you were the worst. So there. You're all brand new and shiny. I can't get to that from here. I can put the oil filter back in, the new one, and I can put the gearbox in. I can do most of it. This side was good. Wait, why did I have ventilated on? I bought a brake disc ventilated. I didn't need it though. Well, I guess I'll keep one for... I'm gonna guarantee that there's gonna be a car I'm gonna need the brakes on, and it's gonna say brake disc ventilated. These are the same tires. Okay. I gotta remember, because some of these tires don't have the same ones. They have 2 front and 2 back. Pads. Put the tire on. Okay, now I got... Oh, wait. Before I forget, starter. We gotta put... I don't forget this in real life, which is funny. I mean, I've never actually had to remove a starter from the transmission to get it out. Usually it slides out the back anyways. We also don't have that weird lift thing that, you know, it allows you to, like, lower it down slowly. We don't even have a lift. At our school we do, but at home we just kind of use a jack, like a hand crank jack. And we do it all by hand. We get it done right. More stress in our bodies, but that's how we learned. We grew up old school with cars. Didn't have all the fancy tools. Now that we do, we consider using them a lot more when we remember that we have them. We have air tools and we barely ever use them. We have the stuff to do it. We just haven't used it because we keep forgetting that we have all this stuff now. We'll remember eventually. I'm sure of it. Pump. There we go. I should sell the old one from the other car. Okay. Put this back on. I do gotta put the fluid in and the oil. I do remember that. Okay, and now we just do the oil. Because it's very important to have oil in your vehicle. I usually count the 4 seconds after the jug goes down. In real life, you kind of just watch. That's good enough. We are not at 21, so we do have to do another job. We might do 2 if there's another vehicle with just this. Yep, transmission. An Audi. Is this Michael's car? This is my car. It's decent. My goal for this is to literally replace everything. Wow. You have a lot to remove, don't you? It's still got an entire engine. And apparently I lost both tires. I didn't even realize I had tires on this car. Are you the same size? I'll check. For now, let's sell everything. See if I can make any extra money for doing all of it. Not a lot. Decent. Okay, do I have any other car that's just transmission? Gears on accelerating. Tapping sound from engine bay. Tapping sound from engine bay? So not grinding or that. Tapping sound. Oh man. Heavy a piston. Okay, so the gearbox. Nah, I'll still do this car. I'll do these 2 cars. I'll put you on lift B. No, I'll put you in A because I want to do B last. Because B is like the one over here. Because I always do like A, B, and C in that order, and this is the easiest one to do. Wrong lift. Whatever. I'll do B first, I guess. I don't usually fill my lifts half the time. I usually forget I have more than one. I think for the first 10 minutes, like after my stream, I sat here doing this, and then I turned around and I got freaked out by this. I was working on this and I saw 2 glowing red things, like here and here. It's because I've never used the lift. Like, okay. Okay, let's do a compression test. Okay. Well, nothing's wrong with the pistons. That'll be exhaust, gears. Let's try tapping sound from engine bay. Exhaust. I'm gonna have to lift it up and see. I should clear my shopping list is empty, which is good. Let's add it. And there's another one. And it has to be the end, right? Yeah, rear muffler. Those are usually not cheap either, so cool. Let's lift you up and drain your oil and check. Unless I didn't check the side. I bet. Okay, belt tensioner come off. problem? It was a problem. I figured it was. Take this off. I'll lift it up, take that off, drain the oil, do the oil pan thing. Okay, take that off, and drain the oil, so I don't get oil all over my floor, again. It's like new fluid. Well, that sucks for him, I guess. I mean, I gotta check. I found one problem. I found both. Okay, so that's all the tapping sounds. I mean, if you're going really fast, this won't sound like a tapping sound to you. This will sound like a huge drum. Okay, so that should be that. I didn't take off the rest of the exhaust. It's okay. What else did you want me to do? Find gears. Right, I gotta take out the gears in this one. And the gears are inside. And then windshield. Overall, not hard. But I mean, I still have to do all this just to get at it. And it appears that the starter is not on this side, so I'm going to have to drop the car again. Yeah. Just as I thought. WD-40. I don't know what they call it. I think they call it WO4, but most people know it's WD-40. I mean, we use it a lot. We run out of it a lot, too. If you really wanted, you could use it as an air freshener. It smells good. Some people it smells bad, and that's understandable. There's a lot of smells I can't even, smell. It's kind of sad. My mom loves these scentsy things that you, like waxes. You put them in, they melt, and they make smell. I can't smell over half of them. Makes me kind of sad. Because I kind of want to know what they smell like. That's fine. Oh. You got a couple of engine faults, huh? Is there any good parts in this transmission? Yeah, I figured the clutch plate was like perfect condition. Well, not perfect, but good. Okay, so that should be everything, right? Yep. I just gotta buy everything. Exhaust pipe. Rear muffler. I remember when I could never afford this in this game. But now I can. It was both. It wasn't a pinion rod? It was both crankshaft, huh? That's not good. Okay, transmission stuff. And then the most expensive one. Yeah. $500 for that little bud. Alright, now we just gotta put all the parts back on. And then drain and fuel the windshield fluid. Because that's very important. Get all the bugs in the windshield and you can't go off because your fluid doesn't work. I mean, we used to just fill coolant and windshield fluid with water. It worked just good. Cheaper too. But all this new stuff has good, you know, solvent, I guess. Better. I mean, I don't really know. My parents would know more about that. I'm still, you just put water in it and it works. I mean, it does. That's the weird part. Maybe not as effective. You know, like when you're cleaning, you can just clean stuff with water, but it's better to use soap and all that. Okay, well, this car can drive again. For the most part. It can drive, but I don't know how well. Now, starting is a different problem. Like, where's the... Oh, yeah, I gotta put these back in. Or, not back in, I gotta put the new ones in. Oh, this is an inline 4. That inline 3 engine was really tiny. I mean, I can pick up an inline 6. I might be able to pick up V8, one of the smaller ones. I don't really want to try it. That's a lot of strain on the body. We have machines to do all this, and it saves our... I mean, I'm not just saying be lazy when you have all the equipment and still do stuff. Helps the body, but don't snap your spine in half trying to lift, you know, the most weight in the world. It's not fun. Okay, so that part's done. Starter go back in. All this, oh yeah, put the manifold back on and then the cover. Right after I put the 800 bolts back in. Put this on. So now this thing should be able to start once I put the starter in, which I didn't do yet. There, it should run. You also don't need to have this to make your vehicle run. Let's do the draining. Let's drain it, put new in, and then we're good to go. Alright. Now we just fill it up. Still gotta put oil in the vehicle. There we go. And other than oil, yep, didn't miss a single thing. Okay. Sticks in a different place. There it is. We're good to go. I didn't even see... Well, I'm at 21, so that's... I have this one to do. Every vehicle has to be front wheel drive now, doesn't it? Okay, so I do this one, and then we sell the parts I have. And then we build that car and then run the stream. I gotta take the starter off. I bet you the starter's in the front, right? Yep. And that's all this car wanted, too, right? It was just transmission. Yeah, it was just transmission. I did not tell me a single transmission, but I think I figured out one of them. I mean, I don't know how I would guess that. No, but seriously, have you ever like worked at a place, right? And then like with a vehicle, and then like say your friend, and they go complete stupid, and like I don't know what's wrong with this. I, I, I can't figure it out. But they're serious when they say that. But it's like you look at the part and it's basically fallen off, it's destroyed or like extremely rusted. That's like when you don't know if you slap them or you just like stare at them, trying to figure out what's going in their head. Cause I mean, I sometimes get those dumb moments too. But when it's just, say you got a brand new car, right? And I mean brand new, right from the dealership, zero problems, brand new gas, everything. And there's just say there's the whole dry shaft is rusted and has holes, and you saw it because you're checking out your vehicle. You would think you would know the problem, right? Because everything else is brand new, shiny, but then there's just that one part. I mean, if you have like a car that you got from like a junkyard, and you know there's some good parts, yeah, I figured there'd probably be a lot of parts you might not know because it'd be buried. You know, if the thing sits in fluid for a long time, yeah, it's gonna be bad. Okay, we do need the flywheel. We need the pressure plate, clutch plate, clutch plate, and then we need this one, and then we clear our list because that's all we needed. And that's all I had to do. No fluid involved. I don't know why they don't have transmission fluid. That's an actual fluid, and there's a separate dipstick and everything for that. You kind of just fill it in from the top. So, I was wondering why that wasn't something they added. It wasn't in the last game, wasn't in this one. Is it too complex or something? I don't know. I'm not a game designer, I'm just a mechanic. But that's just what I'm wondering. There's also diff. So say there's trucks, you have diff fluid too for your axles. Or gear oil, I guess it's called, but it smells bad. Especially when it's really old and has been grinding on the inside. It smells terrible. Okay, I need to drop you to throw your starter in. Don't have a starter, your vehicle really does not run unless you want to try to bypass it by hot wiring all this, but in the end it's just going to stop working. So it's just better to put a starter in. Okay. Nice. That's not a bad payout. 22,000. I just sell all the parts I have. Boom. Now let's go work on this car. When I mean work, I mean we're going to build it. I do have to strip it though, which is not bad. So let's get rid of the fuse box, because let's face it, this is horrible. So we'll take everything out, then we'll sell it. I want to see if these tires are the same, so I'm going to hold off on the tires because I want to see if these are the same. I don't know if this car has different front and back tires like a lot of these cars do. Because if not, then I could just buy all set and we're good to go. Does it have the same tire? Yeah, it's got the same tire. Perfect. Yeah. Rip it apart, rebuild it. Okay, so I'm gonna need two of these, two of these, two of these, two of these, one of these, 2 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. I just added 3 or 3 axles. I don't need 3 axles. There we go. I needed the shocks. There we go. Oh, and I do need... That one doesn't have a brake disc. I do need brake disc. Oh, I can just add that. Drum, there we go. That's about the whole back end replaced. Or will be replaced once I buy the parts. And at least the bright thing about this is I can sell these old parts and make a bit of money, so if I run out, because all I know is once this car is done, it's good. I'm not even focusing on the outside. As long as you have all brand new stuff on the inside, they usually don't care. I mean, why would you? When I had that other car, the Oldsmobile, and I put a brand new engine and everything in it, no one cared about the outside. You know, I barely had any, you know, I had new seats and stuff in it, which is good. You know, have a nice interior and then a nice actual vehicle. So it looked like it was bad on the outside because I didn't have any of that rust remover stuff. But brand new engine, all that, it sold for a lot. So like, how much did I pay for this car? Buy price. I bought the car for less than $4,000. It's already worth more. Just by me painting it and getting rid of the rust. So I'm going to get rid of all the old parts, put all brand new parts on it, and then you get a better sell price. So you make profit. It's a very good thing. So now it has like no back end. Still does, but needs to be higher. Do you have an oil pan? No. Okay, so everything should come out of you. 2 calipers, 2 of these, 2 of these. I'm just remembering. I'm just getting all the parts together so that when it comes time, it's easier. Oh yeah, I need these, need this, need those. Upper suspension arm, I need this, I need that. This doesn't have any rubber bushing in them. I need 4. Actually, I need about 4 more. No, 8 more. Yeah, because 2 per those axles. And there we go. Then I need 2 of these. I need 2 of these. There's so much stuff to replace. And I need 2 of these. I need 1 of those. Like I said, I'm replacing the whole thing. I'm serious. I need one crankshaft. There's literally nothing else a part of this. So I would love to get all the parts for the engine like off the bat, but it doesn't tell me. So I'll buy everything of what I know I can get, and then from there on, I guess I'll guess what I need. I mean, it'll tell me, but I'll get everything I need, or that I have listed, uh, which is basically the entire vehicle underneath, and then I'll start doing the engine. I'll have the engine block and the transmission because those are things that I have now. But I'm just curious. Oh yeah, I need 2 of these. I'm just curious how much this is gonna cost to do all this. This one looks like, is this one a V8? No, it's not. Okay. This will be pretty cool when it's done. I don't know if I got the knuckle cover. I don't know if that side even had a knuckle cover. Man, there's like nothing together. Was there a knuckle cover? Oh, there was. Did I add that to my list? There is not enough stuff on this. Okay, I didn't add the knuckle cover originally. I think I have all the bushings, though. That's a lie. I think I'm missing some. Or no, because that has an old system knuckle on the back, so no, I guess I'm not. I have all the parts listed, I just gotta remove them. Which is almost done. Can't believe a car that sat in my, garage, I think for 2 episodes, and then most of this stream is about to be rebuilt. Talk about spending your paycheck every day, right? Okay, so these gotta come off. All these are already on my list. So, I mean, it still has a lot of parts on this, so I could sell these old parts and hopefully make about a grand. No, I'm not really hoping for it. I mean, face it, there's not a lot. All these parts are pretty much all rusted out. I could try to fix them, but I'm gonna put all brand new parts on this just for the better sell value. Because I'm not keeping this car. Eventually, I'll probably rebuild one. That's pretty much the whole car. I'll see how much my money goes down. I do know I need pistons. I gotta figure out how many. Oh, yeah. Right. Transmission has 4 components on the inside. One of those are $500, which is the flywheel. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, now that should be everything so far. What is holding you together? You have 1 piston. Really? 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? Well, better than none, I guess. I do need to add 6 rings. And now I have to lift it up just for that, because the crankshaft you need to have it above your head apparently. But then that's it. Then I could just buy all the parts. Okay, now I drop it, and then then the whole car has been stripped. But it looks nice though. I got it painted and all that, so. Alright, now here's the fun part. Not for you guys, or me, or maybe for you. Solid rear drive axle. I need 2 of you. Okay. I need 2 of you. I need 2 of you. Man. My guy is going to hate me. I mean, the discount's nice and all, but it doesn't do too much. I need 4, so this would be a total of 60. That's only 52. It saves a bit. Doesn't save too much, but it still saves a bit. Rubber bushing, I need 14 of these. That's not bad. Man. The shops in this game must love me. It's like, oh, you want to build a car? Yes. Okay. Then here I am buying every single part in the book. But I love doing this. We just saw how bad it was. I don't think you guys got to see when I got the car and sprayed it. Maybe you guys did. I'll have to check. But you guys got to saw just a moment ago how bad it looked. You're telling me there's no calipers on the front? Oh yeah, that's right, there's not, because they have those special brakes. I stood there for a moment ruining. I only need to buy one of those, because I have one. Brake pads. Man. I went down about 3 grand. But let's see if I could do all this without running out of money. Because I do want to try to buy the panels, but it might be impossible. No, I'll have enough. And when this car is done, it's going to be a huge profit. Or maybe I won't have enough. Some of these things are just starting to go like from, oh, it's not bad price, to, wow. I'm rethinking my life choices. It's fine. The person still won't tell me who's watching me. Or the person who's watching me won't tell me who they are. Or they won't even say hi. I'm happy someone's watching me, but I wish people interact. People are allowed. Should I write that in the comments or something? Like, you guys are allowed commenting on my videos? Because no one's blocked. Well, people who are blocked won't know or won't hear it because they're blocked. Because the people I have blocked can't even see the videos. Because there's just random people that show up. Happens to every YouTuber. And they're just disrespectful and they say rude stuff. It's like unneeded. It's like, why? Man, that was a lot. Oh man. I have 8 of these. Because when I check the list, it should say everything is brand new. And that's a satisfaction I want. I didn't order the tires. Hold on, I got this. What were the tires? No, I don't want to sell them. What are they? No idea. Let's go find out. Order 4 sets of rubber and 4 sets of rims. What did I get? Vintage tire B and rim classic 01. 15-inch for the rim classic. Rim classic 01 15-inch. Long store. Oh, 1 needs to be 15 and I need 4. Okay. Tires. And I need vintage tire B 205 75 and they're 15-inch. 205 75 15. Size 15. Their width is 205 and the profile is 75. And that should be, yep, these are the tires. Look at those beauties. They didn't cost me an arm and a leg either. Okay, let's bounce them. Okay, you're done. At least I'll get these done and I won't have to do them. I have to do shocks as well. Because I got all the pieces for it, but I haven't put them together yet. Perfect timing usually with these. Okay, my last set of good tire is being done. And let's bounce you. And they're all the same size, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Okay, take you. I got a brand new set of tires. And I have to join parts. Perfect. Now I should have everything ready to go for the bottom because I did all this. I'm actually going to raise you up higher. Okay, let's keep putting you back together. Oh man, look at all the brand new parts. Overwhelmed with joy right now. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I feel pretty happy that it's going back together. I mean, look at this thing. A moment ago I had nothing but rusted parts, and I mean it was missing a bunch of parts. Now look at it. I mean, it cost a lot so far. Still some more stuff to put on, but so nice. I can even put the transmission together right here. Nice. I didn't buy a starter. It's not a V8, so I have to buy a V8 one. I did buy everything from my list. I think. Did I? Yeah. And then you're not a V8 yet, because you can't be. We're not in a V8. No, I don't want rims. I thought, hey, electronics. My bad. I also don't know how many spark plugs in you at the moment, but I'll check. I haven't checked for anything exhaust and all that because I only selected what I saw was here. So all this random stuff that you see appearing, I didn't see. It wasn't even here. So we'll get to it. I knew there was a lot of, like, all these parts. I knew I had to do all that. I haven't done this engine in this game yet. I've done it in the other one, but that was a long time ago. So I gotta try to remember what parts I'm doing. Okay, then we do the other wheel well. Look at this thing. The front end's almost done already. At least now, when I'm done, it'll be able to sit on the actual ground without being on blocks. Ah, I knew I had another ventilated. I didn't have to buy two because I had that one that I bought. So, that's nice. All brand new. It's so nice. I think I bought the right amount of rubber bushings. Usually I buy about 20. But I didn't need 20 for this because I had the old-fashioned knuckles on the back, so they didn't take the bearings. Or the bushings, I mean. No, it's funny, a lot of the parts were missing on the front end. But now, there's nothing missing. Except for the engine, but I meant the actual suspension. Okay, I can't put a drive shaft in yet. So, there we are. Okay, that's that one done. Put the shocks in. Put the controls arm in. And they have rubber bushings as well. Yeah, see, these are the old ones. They don't require any rubber bushings on them. Man, not a speck of rust on this car now. It's clean. It also has no seats, no steering wheel, but that's life. Put the tire on. This might be boring to some people, but you know those videos that you watch that are satisfying? This is basically what this is, because you stay and watch through the pain of the rust, and I mean, how do you think I feel? And then you get to see this journey of when the whole car gets rebuilt. So, I paid less than $4 grand for this car. How much is it worth right now? It's already worth 14 grand. The engine's not even built. The engine usually gives you about 20 grand. And I still have 12,000, so I only spent about 10 grand on this car. But that's also why I like having sales, like, you know, discounts, because then I spend less on a lot of prices of all these parts, and then I can still sell them for high. I think once the car's fully built, like completely like everything's there, the car gets worth even more. I'm gonna see if by the time I'm done it'll be worth almost 80. Probably not, but usually when you have all the doors and windows in, it usually sells for more. Because then it's street legal, I guess. God, I can't drive a car down the highway without doors or windows. At least not where I'm from. Oh yeah, I didn't put any of this stuff in yet. It's almost done though. I don't think there was anything else that I bought that I did put in. No, all the suspension parts, the transmission. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna have to go buy everything else. Because I don't have anything else. I have all the pistons, I forgot. I can put those in. Can I add stuff to the list by doing this? Fuel tank. Oh, nice. I can. Okay, let's click this. I want to add that. Okay, there we go. My controller died. These are the new ones, so they're not exactly long-lasting battery life yet. So I'm killing them and going from there. Oh yeah, you need camshaft in this one too. Man, there was so much stuff I forgot to get. That's fine though. Okay. So I got stuff on my list. Ignition coil would be here. Ignition distributor A. Fuse box base. What else would be in here? Power steering? No. You're not electrical, I guess. Brake servo? No. Okay. Everything else should be in here. Fuel tank. No, I don't want to buy it again. I already have so much to buy. Well, that was cheap. Man, all these reservoirs are so expensive. Fuel pump. You're direct. You're direct injection, aren't you? Okay. I was just at the electronics. I didn't even see the word battery, apparently. Perfect. Oh. However, I am going to need you. No, I don't. I have a special vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to lower this because my guy doesn't want to stand on a ladder to do all this. I'll start building the engine and all that because I have all the parts to mount it. Like I have all the rods to hold it. I just don't actually have a lot of the parts that are needed. Which is fine. I've never done this one, so I don't have a big part list written down. There we go. Engine head, because I don't have that. I'll have to do that later. I'll start building all this. I have the alternator. Kind of figured, because this, I remember this was called 16B. So as soon as I got the alternator and then I looked over and like it said 16B, I'm like, oh no. So I need that. I have this. I don't have that. I have all this stuff. I don't think I got the power steering pump. No. Kind of figured it was what that was for. Oh, I knew the rest of these parts. I didn't get them. Okay. Then I just need the... Might be a different cap. Did I even get the oil filter? Yeah, I did. Nice. I didn't forget everything. Forgot most. Battery. It's coming along nicely. I gotta lift up the car anyways. I gotta put all the rest of the bottom together. And then gas tank. You gotta raise everything up. Okay. Car still can't run. It's missing a lot of those components, but it's here. I just put in the fuel thing. What does this thing have? 2 fuel pumps? Man. Fuel pump. Oh, and I might as well get the power steering while I'm here. Oh wait, I have a list. Hold on. Engine head. Water pump pulley. Cam gear. Power steering pump. And that's in... oh. Electronics. But I do need some things. Yeah, I don't know which cap it is though, that's the problem. I do have all the exhaust beasts though, don't I? Yeah, because I bought all these. I can't put them on. Oh, there we go. There we go, now we have somewhat of an exhaust system. I still have to put all the rest of the stuff on, but... and I have to do all this. Looks like a lot, but the V8 still have more. They have 2 more, I think. Oh, I needed 6 caps. This isn't spread out. So I think I need to buy 2 more. The engine's coming along. Most of it's together. Just need to put all this on, put the filter on, the oil, put the pan on, and then put all the top stuff on, and then all the car's good to go. It's coming out nicely though. But I think customers who buy cars like when the car runs. So I'll make sure to get it run. Now when I have make a lot of money in this game, I'm going to what's the word? My favorite car, there's these aftermarket parts, like these special ones that are expensive. And I think I did a video of that on like in 2018 on like that mechanic game. And I think I showed all the crazy parts and stuff. The really fancy ones that cost you like an arm and leg to build. Okay, so that should be that. 16B. Oil pan 16B. There's 16. I'm looking at the bottom of the top. Oh, should have figured it was blue because the engine is blue. I don't know why. I don't have a problem with the color, I just don't know why. Usually it becomes gray no matter what. Okay. So now I have that. So that should be the bottom done. Did I buy the head for it yet? Oh yeah, apparently so. And this thing is going to take how many spark plugs? 6? Yep. 6 spark plugs. Somehow I should have guessed that. Oh no. Valve push rods. You don't have any special rocker arms for this thing, do you? I could just use you. I hope. I'm gonna need 12. Then I'm gonna need valve push rods. Because why not? Oh yeah, they're no longer over there. There you go. And I need 12. And as we're here, let's go buy spark plugs. Nope, those are rims. Spark plugs. They do not cost a lot. They don't cost a lot in real life either. However, this part is a pain. My controller doesn't move so when it doesn't supposed to, so I'm really happy. This thing's almost ready to go. It's sealed, it's got the head on. I just gotta put all these little things on to make it actually work. And the engine's good. There's not too much left to build anyways. At this point, there's a few things here and there, the fuses, and then the actual car itself. I mean, I have no steering wheel, so good luck steering this car. I think I bought just enough, right? 12? Yeah. I knew how to do math. Speaking English now, everyone knows I'm Canadian, but it doesn't mean proper English. Okay. This is one thing I'm annoyed. But at least this is a simple engine, it's just back and forth. And I don't have to remember which ones to replace because I just did the whole engine, so. Let me know in the comments, is my narrating everything kind of boring? You know, should I just sit here and not talk on stream? Or do you guys like me trying to explain stuff? 'Cause I'm not sure. Okay, now I need that. More spark plugs. I have this, don't I? Yeah. I just didn't put it in. Oh, I just remember I have to put all the fluid in. This doesn't have a coolant reservoir, does it? No, so I just put it straight into the radiator. We have a compression tester, or a coolant tester at school, and the funniest thing, it's meant for these old radiators like this one, where they actually have the metal cap, and so we tried putting it on, we knew it wouldn't work, well, we had nothing else, so we couldn't even figure out if the thermostat was broken. We think it works, but we'll never know. Okay, I need 16B wires, of course. Okay, now you're hooked up. I can go buy this, actually, as of right now. Engine head. Cover. We need the cover. There it is. That was not hard to find. Look at this thing. Exhaust manifold. Everything is 16B on this. I don't even think I did a 16B. Well, now you guys are seeing it. My eyes suddenly just didn't see. Oh, here it is. It just didn't know what to do for a moment. And then there's an intake. I knew I was missing something. I was looking at it like, there should be another part that goes to this. Found it. So I should have most of the parts. I'm still, I think, missing the belts. Man, you have a really old-fashioned carburetor. Why? I can't even change these. They're not universal. Of course, you're doing this one. This is your filter. Okay, 16B. 16B. And 16B. Oh, you have this one. I like these engines a lot. The inline 6 car engines. They have these in trucks too. You see these a lot. They're so common. Okay, that's not so bad. Now let's go. I got these parts, right? Please tell me I got these. Okay. Because these are like $100 each, and I don't realize how much I spent building this car. Timing chain. Good thing to add. Oh yeah, timing chain and timing cover. So 16B. Timing chain and timing cover. Oh yeah, serpentine belt. I should probably look at this as I'm here, because I'm going to need it. Oh, there's two options, so let's go look for the second one. Here it is. Okay, now timing. And let's go find the timing cover. Oh, there's 16. Ah, there it is. Blue. Timing cover. Huh? Crankshaft pulley V8. You serious? I'm just gonna go with that one. I don't even know what type of fan you have at this point. I guess we'll find out. Why does it have a V8? That's so weird. I went too far. Okay, I guess we're just going straight with the V8 one. Now, what type of fan are we using? If this one's still using a fan. Should be. Both belts. I knew it would be important to buy both. No, you're just a fan B. Okay. I went too far again. Radiator fan B. Perfect. Okay, so what else am I missing from this car? I have the oil filter. I just need to raise it. Okay, filter's on. I'm not missing anything. I have to put the fuse box in. I think I put it in. Yeah, it's there. I haven't put the fuses in though, so this car won't start. Okay, what do I need? I need... Well, I'll just highlight them. Okay. I can delete all this from my list because I just did all this. I'm not in the power section. Okay. I need relay. I need 3 of these. I need 1 of these. I need 1 of these. 1 of these. Nope. Hold up. And I need this one. And I'm going to need the cover. I'm going to need the cover. Might as well look for that now. Fuse box cover B. Wow, you are just huge. Then I gotta put the fluid in. I keep forgetting I need fluid for this thing to start. And then the car should run. I didn't put a seat in it, so I can't find out yet. Perfect. I should have enough for all the parts, or the, you know, exterior. You're gonna have clips, aren't you? Nope. I guess not. Okay, I guess it's time for fluids. And then the final body parts. And this car is actually done. Holy. Surprise. Alright. They have to put it all in the back. Of course they do. They can't be nice. Dipstick. Perfect. Not bad for a car that I had to rebuild. Okay. Brake servo. Okay, that's done. I gotta do radiator. So this is like, I do the same thing I do with the engine. I let it go down, then I count to 4. And then I kind of just guess that it's okay. Because I can't really check it. So this is all the fluid. Oh, I didn't do power steering. So there's 5 fluids. I keep forgetting. Because you got power steering, coolant, windshield, brake, and oil. And gas, but we don't have to worry about that. Okay. So what type of car? This is already worth $24,000. So I'm already gonna get more. Wow. It's nice. Oh yeah, clips. Oh, okay, this is perfect because I needed to know what type they wanted me to have. So they're Chapman. And C3 leather B. Okay, I need to buy 2 clips. Of course, they have to be that mean to me and make me go all the way over here to find 2 clips. 2 clips. You wanna know where the 2 clips go? On this. It'll tell me when I try to start it that I'm missing clips. Or when I drive it, I mean. Okay. So, the car is called Bolt Chapman. I could have guessed that. I need body, actually. Found you. Okay. Front bumper. Left door. Basically, I'm buying everything that exists. Because I have nothing for this car. Well, that's all those parts for that. I do have a Camaro. I know there's old ones. I didn't realize I had that. Okay. I need now just to get interior. What did you want me for the seats? Chapman rear and seat 3 leather B. Seat 3 leather B. Oh, you. And then I need a steering wheel. That's your steering wheel? Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, let's install you then. Wow. This is nice. Now we gotta put the actual interior on. Or the actual body. Now there's nothing missing. I didn't get the license plates. I'll get those after. So I did have enough to buy all this. So now whoever owns this car now, when I sell it, will, well, they'll be very happy. I'm gonna go repaint this car though. I'm having weird flashes because it's all off. Okay, now I just need license plates. And I don't even care. I'm just gonna go buy 2 of these. I'm gonna put them on. It's not my personal car, so I don't need to focus what it says. So shiny. That's everything, right? Yeah. 41,000. Well, first, we're bringing you to the paint shop where you get painted. You know what? Let's go factory color. Paint. How does it run? You sound like you have a turbo in you, which I did not put in. Alright, you're good. Let's sell you. 40. So I paid $3,832 for this car at a junkyard. The sell value is $41,000. That's insane. Now, to tease everyone, I'm gonna go to the junkyard because that's what I do. To get cars, I go to the junkyard. I'm gonna go look for one. My budget is 10 grand. So who knows? I could get 2 cars. Well, first, let's sell all the parts. Because I don't want these. Oh, I made like a extra 1,000. I didn't. No, game. Thank you. Oh, hold on. We have a couple barns. You know what? Because it's cheaper, I'll go find one, and I'll say 20 grand. I'll go for 20 grand. No, I'll go 15, because I don't, unless it's a newer car. Like, if it's a really new car, then I'll go 20. If it's an old car, I'm not paying, especially if it doesn't run, I'm not paying more than 20. But I don't think I showed much barn. I'll still, if I can't find anything here, I'm only going to go to 2 barns, then I'm going to go to the junkyard. This is a long stream, but fun. Also, if anyone plays Mud Runners and would like to play with me later today, after my stream, if you want to, my PlayStation ID is down below. If you play PS4, and we'll play. You can just send me a text message, and I'll respond. How much are you selling this car for? 16,000. Okay. Does it run? See some. Has an engine. Can I not get in the car? I don't even know if this car runs. I might not get it. This place is like a maze. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna look at that truck after. Do you run? There's no oil in the engine. How much are you selling this car for? 19. What am I looking at? No. The engine's like kind of missing. What am I looking at here? How much are you selling it for? No, it's still too pricey. It's a beautiful truck, though. Okay, we'll go to junkyard next. Because I can find the same vehicles there. And it's still cheaper. Like, if I pay 20 grand, say, for that truck, it doesn't run, I still need to replace all the parts, right? That's still over 20 grand. Where I go to the junkyard, rebuild the entire car for 20 grand. Because we just saw I just built an entire car for only for like 24 grand, basically. So, now that I have double that pretty much, I could do 2 cars. So let's do that. Let's go to the junkyard. And let's see what we find real quick. I won't do that car in this stream. If you want me to do a stream tomorrow, let me know. I'll do it. junkyard. I don't see a car off to start with, so let's go look. Any cars ever around here? Usually not. Oh, what do you know? There's an Oldsmobile here. Which one are you? You are the one that I got before. You're 8 grand. Still decent engine though. I mean, I'm not thinking it runs anytime soon. It is in a junkyard. But it's got potential. I might not even get a car, in the rest of the stream. We might just, if we find nothing, we'll just end it and we'll check the next time I do one. Here's another car. How much are you selling for? 6 grand. Not bad. Cheaper. Less to look at, but slow car. Was there any cars down this? Nope. There's not a lot of selection this time. There's usually always like 3 cars at least to pick from. 3 or more. I mean, there's only ever been a couple times when I played one of these games, or Car Mechanic in general, and it had a lot of selection. How much are you selling for? Also 6 grand. If I bought the other one and this one, that's 12 grand. You know what? 12 grand. You know what? Yeah. By you. Car parking. Let's bring you to the garage. So, that was only 6,100 and something. And the other one was over here, I think. Yeah, you. Yeah. Almost $13,000. I can work with that. Now let's head to the garage. So now I have 2 cars. Because why not? Now I'm not going to do them, of course. I mean, I've gone a long time on this stream. I usually don't like to go past 3 hours. I mean, I'm only at about 2:38 now, but still. I love this game, and I play this game for hours upon hours. But on a stream, I don't want to bore you guys. So I'll leave it off on a cliffhanger when I have 2 rusted vehicles. They're literally ready. They're literally ready to be stripped and built. They're not the same car, I don't think. I'll check. Can you imagine though, if I literally just got the same car twice? What are we looking at? They're outside. Please tell me you're both different cars. Sakura Technician. Okay, thank goodness. This is the Ford Pinto. And you are... I can't remember. Summer's in my mind, I remember. What are we working with? Inline 4? Inline 3? Nope, 4. And this little thing is... also 4? Yep. So we're working with 2 inline 4s. 14. We have the exact same engines. This one has 4 wheels. Yeah, this car has all 4 wheels. This car has none. None. Is this a headlight? Oh, you're one of those flip headlight cars. Okay. No seats, but a steering wheel. Seat, but no steering wheel. What are the chances one of these cars starts? Hold on. Hold on. I'm just curious about one thing real quick. Okay. There's no oil in the engine. Okay, but they're universal vehicles. There's no oil in the engine. Yeah. There's also no oil pan, so. Okay, well, I guess I'll end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit the bell. And yeah, I have my Discord, which, if you have Discord, you can talk to me anytime. If you have a PS4 and you have some of these games that are multiplayer and want to play, you know, like Mud Runners, all that, let me know. We'll definitely do it. If you want to be in a video of one of those too, if you have that game and all that, I'll happily record you if you want. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Wolf, and I'm signing off. Bye-bye.